So we're live with a Periscope from Nozbe headquarters. Today we are celebrating 9 years of Nozbe. So thanks everyone for joining me. Today I would like to tell everyone, talk about managing projects. Hi Patrick, hi. So good to see you. The cool thing is that today I want to talk to you about the way we manage projects. Hi, wow, greetings from Europe here. How to manage projects with Nozbe, how to get things done, but not only with Nozbe, but how to manage projects effectively, how to get things done together in projects. Whether you do this Nozbe or not, I will explain how we do it in Nozbe, but I want to give you a few guidelines, a few ideas how we manage projects in Nozbe, how we communicate through tasks in projects, why we do what we do, and how we do it differently in Nozbe 3, which is the new version of Nozbe we just launched today, because we have 9 years of Nozbe today. So we'll start with a short history lesson. If you could, let me know where you're from. I mean, there was somebody from South Africa, and if you could, let me know. I see everything, so I see also comments. So if you have any questions, then let me know. And if you could, swipe left and right to share this scope, it would be great. Yeah, thanks, Andrzej. Yeah, that's the idea, to make the remote work more popular. Because this is, this is my headquarters. This is my Nozbe office, and this is where I work. And I work here alone because we all communicate through the internet with my whole team of 30-something people. So that's why. Let's start with project management. So the thing is that when you want to get things done, what you have to do, of course, you have to put some tasks, right? So let me show you this is the offline version of Nozbe. So that was my business card, the offline version of Nozbe. You see? So this is what you start with, a post-it note or something like that. Then, of course, if you if you get too many tasks, what you do, you get a tool like Nozbe to start putting tasks there. And you start putting projects there. And when you put projects, then thanks for the hearts. So when you put projects there, first you think you can do everything alone. And this was my situation back in 2007 when I launched Nozbe. When I launched Nozbe, I was alone. It was just me running Nozbe, doing the whole thing, part-time. It was my side project for the first year. And it was just me, creating a project, and then creating several projects, and then in these projects putting tasks, and then working through these tasks. So that was how I was working with Nozbe. In the first few years, Nozbe was a personal task management, and for me it was enough. I had my projects, and what is funny is that now in 2016, many people still believe that they can do everything alone. That they should have their own task manager. They should manage their tasks and basically do like an assistant work for everyone else. But I don't think so. So let's start with that. So the first step is private projects. Private projects. So you start with private projects, and then you start piling them up. But then you realize that when you communicate with other people, you send them emails, you send them you ask them things, you call them, and then at some point in Nozbe, when our team started growing, when it was just me doing Nozbe, we realized we need to share the information, and we need to share the actionable information. So what we did is then we created shared projects. So this is the second part, shared projects. And this is a tricky part, because you can do it in several ways. What we did, because we had a small team, we said, in a shared project, everyone should get involved the same way. This is where we introduced the comments, in tasks, and we decided that in Nozbe there should be only only a person who created the project, who is the admin, and then everyone else is a user. So it's participating in the project. So everyone else, I don't think you can see that, but the user. So basically, everyone can invite other people in a shared project, everyone, I mean, only admin can invite other people, but everyone else can have tasks. Everyone can participate, can comment. So everyone can really like be on the same level. And I like it. And I think it's great because when you're on the same level, when you trust each other. So when somebody adds a task, somebody comments on the task, they delegate the task to you, you delegate to them, everybody has the same rights. And I think it makes perfect sense. Like in a shared project, that everybody is a user. And there's only, the admin is the only person who can actually invite other people. So if you want to invite, if you want, so what basically happened is that when a user wants to invite someone, they would tell the admin, can you invite this guy? And then they would invite them and they would share together and would collaborate together. And we thought it was the best way to actually tackle shared projects. And we really liked it. It's a way to communicate through tasks. You don't send emails anymore. You don't ask for attachments or things like that. You put everything in the shared project. You put all these tasks, all these problems, all these things directly here in the shared project. And we were so smart, we thought, that's the best way to manage projects. That's it. But the good thing, in running Nozbe and being, so many years with you guys and with creating Nozbe and with getting so much feedback from the community is that you learn. And then I also learn and we also learn from each other. So what we learned is that this way is cool. I mean, shared projects, one admin, lots of users, and everybody on the same level makes perfect sense, really good communication, but it wasn't complete. And this is why we thought, we got lots of feedback from people. People saying, I would like to invite my client to my project, but then, I don't want my client to mess up my project. Or I want to invite like some junior people on the project, but I don't want them to really change things. Or, and we would, to these things, we would always say, people, you should trust each other. We should trust each other, love, trust, right? Yeah, but love, trust is great, but very often, when you have a project with lots of people involved, a pretty complicated project, then, some people you don't know very well, because, in our case, in Nozbe, we know each other very well, but in many cases, you don't know these people very well, so you want to start with them, and you just want to make sure that the project goes smoothly. You don't want to be, involved with too much administrative stuff in this project. So people have been asking us for years in Nozbe, can you give us more levels than just admin and user? Can you give us more, read only or something like that? So we thought, right, we have to do it right. And so in shared projects 3. So in Nozbe 3. In Nozbe 3, the shared projects in Nozbe 3, we decided to approach it really, really smart. Let's think about all the use cases. Not only not look at it from the feature standpoint, but from the use cases standpoint. So we thought, okay, so we need admin. So we need an admin of a project, somebody who can invite other people. But then we thought, no, why one admin? We need more admins. So we need admins. So we need people that somebody's on vacation. And the admin is on vacation, and nobody else can invite people to the project. So we thought, we need admins in the project. So if I create a project, then I can, for example, ask Rafał, our VP of product, and tell him, you can also be an admin here in this project. This way, you and me, we can both, invite people to this project, and we have the same rights. And if you decide the project is done, you make it complete, and that's done, right? So we need admins. So we need more people to actually be responsible for the project. Having more people to be responsible for the project, you have to always make sure, and you have to take it, with caution, that, there's only one person who can always be responsible. But having more people to be able to do the same tasks, administrative tasks to the project, makes perfect sense. So we need admins. This is what we introduced. In Nozbe 3, admins. And then, of course, the same thing, users. And users of the project, again, are the same people who participate in the project. So the same people, they can create tasks, manage tasks, change task parameters, comment, all these things, they can participate in the project, full time. What they can only not do is they cannot complete the project, delete it, or invite other people. But then, all of these other customers ask us for somebody for some read-only or something like that, right? And we thought how to make read-only really actionable, read-only productive read-only, right? So we decided to introduce like a productive read-only mode, which is the guest to the project. And the guest, the cool thing about the guest is the guest. You see? You see, Stuart? Exactly. Very good. Thanks. So, great feedback there. Exactly. So, the idea with the guest is that the guest can see the project. They can see all the tasks there. They cannot modify the tasks. So the guest cannot modify the tasks, but the guest can comment on the tasks. So the guest can like be this participator who's like looking at the tasks, looking at the things, and he can give feedback. So, and I think it makes perfect sense because like you create a project, you have your tasks, you talk to other people, but you can ask them for feedback. And then the guest can also complete tasks which have been assigned to them. They cannot assign tasks or create tasks, but they can complete tasks that have been assigned to them. So just imagine a situation. You have a customer in your project and you work on this stuff for this customer and you invite them to the project to be really transparent, to really show them, what you're doing. And then the guest is the client is the guest, and then you need a photo from the we need to create an about page of you guys. Can you send us some photos? So normally what you would do, you would go to email, open the email, and we don't like email in Nozbe. We don't use email. I mean we use email, but not between each other. So why should you use email with your customer? So what you do is you create a task in this project for the guest, for the customer, and tell them, could you just, upload some pictures here to Nozbe directly? And they upload the pictures directly, through secure, connection to Nozbe. You get a push notification when you get it. And, this guest can really complete the task. And they feel like they participate, with you. And people who work with customers, they know that it's really great to have the customers be involved in the process of creating things. The people want to be involved, Me as a customer, very often I would like to be involved in things that, that matter to me, right? So that's why the guest can also complete tasks that have been delegated to them. And also, junior people. Let's say you have a important project. For a key customer, you don't want to mess this up, but you want to show like some junior people on your team how it's done. You want to get them in. So what you do, invite them over as guests, so they cannot really screw up your project. They are there, but they learn. They learn from you. They see how the project operates. They see the dynamic, the tasks, the comments, all these things. And they can help out, if you delegate a task to them, they can help you out, but then they can really participate without really messing things up. So we see lots of, scenarios for guests, for users, and for admins, in this new version of shared projects in Nozbe 3. So in Nozbe 3, we introduced finally like 3 types of people who take part in the project. And I think it's going to change, improve the dynamic of the project. And of helping you, get the project done. Because, in Nozbe, our slogan is not manage your projects effectively, is get everything done. We are about done, not about management. So, like, the idea to get the project done without going to email, without really trying, to use other forms of communication when you talk about tasks. Like, focus only on shared projects and then, manage it effectively. And that's why in Nozbe, right now, we have new type of account. So we have the Nozbe Pro. In Nozbe Pro, you can have 2 admins and 1 guest. Because in Nozbe Pro is for smaller teams. So instead of like normal company, another company, what they would do, they would introduce this only to the new plan. But no, we wanted to have this plan already for the pro users, for our paying customers, for our fantastic paying customers. So we put these features already to Nozbe Pro. So let's put it here. So in the Nozbe Pro, you can get 2 admins, unlimited users still, and 1 guest, right? And then in Nozbe Business, which is the new plan that we just introduced, we have unlimited everything. So unlimited admins, users, and guests. So if you have bigger projects, you know, you put more admins under no problem, you know, whoever you want. This way you can really manage your projects effectively. And we believe this will also, you know, change the way businesses work. Because, you know, we see it from our team. We are 30-something people right now, and we're 22 now, core team, working every day. And then we have more than 10 contractors and additional people. So we do everything through Nozbe, and we do everything through here. And we've been jumping hoops with this system of admin user for a while now. And now we are finally happy that we're designing Nozbe 3 with these 3 different levels of project management, of shared project management. So this is what comes, I mean, what's already, you know, online right now. So the new Nozbe 3.0 already has all these features. And the new business accounts have unlimited all of these levels. And then additionally, we'll be introducing very soon additional features for business accounts, like, for example, grouping people, so we can invite like a group of people already into a project, like things like that. We'll also give some of the features to Pro, but of course the majority of these features are for businesses, because this is where, like, if they have a group of one, you know, we just had a customer who ordered for you know, a Nozbe for 40 people, so you know, they really need this structure, and they really need this, you know, to get it all, you know, under the hood. So this is how we get projects done. We really don't send any emails in Nozbe. I mean, people on my team don't email me. If they want to, you know, chat with me, they have Slack, they have Skype. But if they want to, you know, ask, if they want me to do something for them, they have to create a task for me. If they don't, you know, I'm going to forget about it. So, so that's the key to really get this done. So if you have any questions about it, let me know. And have you checked? I mean, did you already see the new Nozbe 3, the new, you know, with the new logo and everything else? I hope you did. I mean, let me know, you know, on Twitter. I'm really happy with how things are going right now with Nozbe 3. Thanks, Stuart. Thanks for supporting. Really means a lot. So we're really happy with, you know, with the new Nozbe 3. We are only sorry that it's not still on the App Store, but it's getting there. You know, it's already submitted to the App Store. So hopefully by the end of this week, you'll have, you know, Nozbe on your iPhones, iPads, and also on your Macs from the Mac App Store. For the Mac, you can already download the version directly from our servers. So what is project? Yeah, so the project is the, you know, is the basic thing, man. Project is a group of tasks. This is a very cool question, because if you think about it, when David Allen of Getting Things Done fame, he always said that, you know, a project is also, if you have 3 tasks that, you know, help you get one thing done, it's already a project. In Nozbe, we try to do it differently. That, you know, you can have one task with several, you know, with a checklist. Well, it depends. If people want to, you know, if people want to get, if people want me to get things done for them, and if people want me really to do things for them, usually I expect them to create tasks for me and delegate them to me. Because in Nozbe, what you do, you create a task in a shared project, you delegate it to this person, right? And then I get a push notification. But sometimes, if we chat, I just write it down. I just down it right away, so I know this task came from somebody. I just write it out myself. It depends. It depends. Very often, it's my assistant who's doing tasks for me. But you know, it depends. It depends on the dynamic and you know, on the situation. But very often, Andrzej, we have this saying in Nozbe: just create a task for me. You want something, create a task for me. Like, you know, if you don't do it, you know, it's not going to get done. So I remember, for example, my father is the CFO, and he sometimes, you know, messages me like an iMessage. You know, Michael, I need this and this. So I send him a message back. Create a task for me. You know, because through a message, it just, you know, if you have things in the messages, things in email, things in Nozbe, things in different places in calendar, you lose sight of things, right? That's why I prefer to have everything in Nozbe. This way I know what I have to do, like every single day. Yeah, so that's basically this. So again, and there is special promo code in case you want to, you know, try Nozbe. And Nozbe has full money back guarantee, as you know, so it's, you know, no risk to try. And there's the new promo code called Nozbe3. You guessed it, Nozbe3. And what happens is that if you if you put promo code Nozbe 3, you get 3 months of Nozbe on top of 1 year of Nozbe. So if you buy Nozbe for 1 year, you get 3 more months. Yeah, thanks. Glad you like the tip with the quick task. Yes, but it should be available by the end of this week. Yeah, yes, Stuart. There is a video how I use Nozbe, but I'm gonna create more examples how we use Nozbe, and we are going to get more examples also from other Nozbe users here in the spring, and we will promote them on our Nozbe blog. Already on the Nozbe blog, we're already showing some very cool use cases. So. And also, people who create, Nozbe how templates will also be featured on Nozbe blog. So the idea for us going forward with Nozbe blog is to really put lots of use cases. So yeah, if you want the t-shirts, we'll figure something out. Yes. So these are our team t-shirts. This is my t-shirt. Actually, what we did is we did on our Nozbe reunion, which is our Nozbe meeting. We gave every employee a t-shirt, and because I was the founder, mine is number 1, and I am Michael. And thanks, Mike. So everyone got his number, his or her number, and name. So we're like like this big team right now. So everybody has like a name and a number, and we will put the video. The video very soon on our Nozbe blog. How our team looks in these t-shirts. So you will see our whole Nozbe team in these t-shirts. And if you're interested in t-shirts, what I would appreciate is, instead of creating tasks for us, just write a comment on Nozbe blog under the Nozbe 3 launch. If you like the t-shirts, let them know. Let us know. We'll sell you t-shirts. No problem. We'll be happy to our designer will be happy to design more t-shirts. Yeah, we like the blue color ourselves. I mean, green is still Nozbe green, so green is still our main color, but the blue shirts are really nice. I also have, I'll show you, I have a black one. Just give me a second. So I also have a black one. I have a black shirt. So the idea is that if I go on a conference or somewhere there, I'm going to have lots of shirts that from far away people will be able to see that this is the Nozbe guy, this is the productivity guy, this is the no office guy, right? And just after this Periscope, I'm going to post my new column on nooffice.org. So on my blog where I blog about no office, about how we work, and where I will explain some more details how we work in Nozbe with our team and why we work, why we do what we do. So keep me there. Subscribe via Twitter. You will get the notification there. So this year also, we will be writing more about no office, about how we work in an because people still don't believe us that we can do like this, that we can share projects and work through Nozbe, and we don't have to go to an office to actually get everything done. And we'll hear more about it very, very soon. So we'll be posting more of this information. Yeah, great. Thanks, Stuart. And we do it like through the podcast right now, through this Periscope. I would like to do, if you like this Periscope, let me know via Twitter that you liked it, and I'm going to try to do maybe some more Periscopes, maybe something weekly or something like that. I would really want that if this brings value to you. So guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. Thanks everyone for being here. So again, when you start on your own, you just create private projects, and in the project you create tasks for yourself, right? And later, if you realize that you cannot do everything alone, you share projects. And when you share projects, you should have like 3 levels of people involved in the project: admins, users, and guests, right? Thanks, Davis. And when you do that, this way it's very flexible. People really can, you can define who's like in charge of the project, who really participates, and who can really also have a look at the project and be useful there in the project. So the guests. And these 3 levels are coming right now in Nozbe 3. These are the new ones. And So in Nozbe 3.0, which we just launched today on our 9th anniversary of Nozbe, and the Nozbe Pro customers have 2 admins per project, unlimited users, and 1 guest per project. And business customers, so these guys will go for the new Nozbe business plan, go for unlimited admins, unlimited users, unlimited guests. And one more thing, the Pro plans are still 1 to 2 accounts. So what I mean here is that you can use Nozbe Pro on your own, but I really encourage you to go to the team section and invite somebody like your partner, your wife, your spouse, or your best friend. Excuse me, because again, you're not going to do everything alone, and if you have like an accountability partner who will work with you, it's going to be so much better. And then business accounts are 1 to 10. So we have 10 already accounts in the business at start. So when you start with 10 accounts, so these are for bigger teams. And then of course you can add as many as you like. Here for Pro, you can also add as many as you like. So this is the new Nozbe 3. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for being here. Hope it was useful. And if you have any other questions or things you would like me to do Periscope on, just let me know. I'll be happy to discuss this with you and to talk more with you and get more feedback. So and you can find me on Twitter, of course, and at my blog, but mostly on Nozbe.com blog and Slewinski.com on my personal blog. So thanks everyone for tuning in. Thanks for watching this. This was Michael from Nozbe. There you go. Nozbe 3, 9 years in business. Amazing. 9 years in the internet world is just so much time, and we are still kicking, and we are still getting started. We are still relaunching Nozbe 3. I can't believe that it's been 9 years already. But having a community like you guys and being able to serve so many people is just amazing. So thanks everyone. Take care.